Welcome back to our video series. In the last video, we defined sexual bullying and talked about the difference between sexual bullying and flirting. In this video, we'll talk about how to prevent sexual bullying and make sure you and your friends feel safe and comfortable at school, at home, online, and in your community. Do you think it's possible for one person to think they are flirting, but really they are sexually bullying someone? Yes, that's why it's important to pay attention to a person's responses when you're trying to flirt and to pay attention to your own responses when someone is flirting with you. Flirting can be fun when both people are into it, but remember you don't have to go along with anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. A person who is getting unwanted sexual attention might not always speak up about it, so silence should never be taken as a green light. Not saying something is not the same as giving permission. It's really important to be able to tell the difference between flirting and sexual bullying. Let's do an activity to help you practice. This activity is called red light, green light. In this game, we're going to give you a few imaginary scenarios where two people might be flirting or it might be crossing the line into sexual bullying. Remember in our last video when we talked about different signs that show you whether someone is feeling comfortable or uncomfortable? Pay attention to those signs in words, behavior, and body language. Then you'll tell me if it's a red light, which means stop, it's sexual bullying, a green light, which means go, it's flirting and everyone feels happy and comfortable, or a yellow light, which means we aren't sure and need to slow down and check in. Noah puts his arm around Caroline after she told him not to. Which light are Noah and Caroline at? Red, green, or yellow? If you said red light, you're correct. Noah clearly went against Caroline's wishes. She didn't want him to touch her body, and he did anyway. This is an example of sexual bullying. Sophia and Dante have been texting a lot, and suddenly he stops responding to her texts. Which light are Sophia and Dante at? Red, green, or yellow? If you said yellow light, that's right. Dante might be nervous in an excited way, or he might be nervous in an uncomfortable way. People sometimes become quiet when they feel uncomfortable. Sophia should slow down on the texts and check in with Dante to see how he feels about the attention. Emma spreads a rumor that Chandra will kiss any boy that asks her to. Which light are Emma and Chandra at? Red, green, or yellow? Red light is the correct answer. Spreading rumors about someone's body, who they like, or their gender identity is always sexual bullying. It doesn't matter if the rumor is true or not. Casey calls Daniel gay on social media. Would this be a red light, green light, or yellow light? The correct answer is red light. This is an example of sexual bullying because Casey is spreading rumors that may or may not be true about who Daniel likes. We also never use the word gay as an insult because it speaks negatively about a whole group of people. It's like how we don't use "you're such a girl" as an insult. When we use people's identities as insults, we aren't just bullying one person. We are bullying and disrespecting a whole group of people. If Daniel is gay, Casey should not be sharing that information on social media because it is Daniel's personal choice to share information about who he likes. Remember, it doesn't matter if the rumor is true or not, it's sexual bullying either way. Isaac is making fun of Julian's clothes and says, "You can't wear a dress because you're a boy." Julian responds, "I'm not a boy and I can wear whatever I want." Red light, green light, or yellow light? Red light is correct. Making fun of people based on how they look or the clothes they choose to wear is sexual bullying. You get to decide what types of clothes you like to wear, and no one has the right to bully you for what you like to wear to express yourself. People express themselves through their clothes, hair, and many other ways. Sometimes people think that these expressions go with certain genders, but really, you can't guess someone's gender or pronouns from how they look. It's important to respect that every person is unique and different, and we don't bully or make fun of anyone because of their personal expression. Khadijah and Muhammad are chatting online. Muhammad sends Khadijah a heart emoji and says, "Hey, what's up with you?" She sends him a smiley face back and says, "Hey, I missed you. I have so much to tell you about." Red light, green light, or yellow light? Green light is the correct answer. It seems like Khadijah and Muhammad could be flirting. They both sent positive emojis and seem excited to talk to each other. Now that we've practiced knowing the difference between flirting and sexual bullying, you'll be better able to recognize sexual bullying and prevent it before it happens. Unfortunately, we're not always able to prevent things before they happen. In our next video, we'll talk about what you can do to help if you see sexual bullying happening.